Good day everyone! Today, I'm gonna share you the reasons why should I visit France. France entices people of all ages with some of the world's most iconic landmarks, world-class art and architecture, sensational food, stunning beaches, glitzy ski resorts, beautiful countrysides and a staggering amount of history. And where would I go in Paris? So, these are my top 10 favorite places. Number 10. The Millau Bridge. The Millau Viaduct is one of the world's tallest bridges, standing at an impressive 343 meters.
That's about 19 meters taller than the Eiffel Tower. From the tower's tip at 324 meters, it is world-renowned for its wonderful design, which was once considered impossible to achieve when its construction was announced.
Number 9. The Pont du Gard. The Pont du Gard is the highest of all Roman aqueduct bridges, as well as one of the best preserved.
It was added to UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites in 1985 because of its exceptional preservation, historical importance, and architectural ingenuity. Its extraordinary dimensions, 50 meters high, 490 meters wide, and its excellent state of preservation make it one of the most valuable relics of antiquity.
Number 8. Carcassonne. Carcassonne became famous for its role in the Albigensian Crusades, when the city was a stronghold of Occitan Catars.
Carcassonne became a border fortress between France and the Crown of Aragon under the 1258 Treaty of Corbeil. King Louis XIV founded a new part of the town across the river. It was added to the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites in 1997. Carcassonne has amazing restaurants, lots of history and myths to discover, and plenty of places that are so beautiful you won't be able to put your camera down.
Number 7. Chartres Cathedral. Also known as the Cathedral of Our Lady of Chartres, is a Roman Catholic church in Chartres, France, about 80 km 50 miles southwest of Paris, and it is the seat of the Bishop of Chartres.
The building has survived fires, the Reformation, the French Revolution, and 2 world wars, and its miraculous endurance has inspired believers. The natural site itself has long been considered holy, and is believed to have been a place of brood worship before the Christian era.
Number 6. The Chateau de Chambord is one of the most recognizable chateaus in the world because of its very distinctive French Renaissance architecture, which blends traditional French medieval forms with classical Renaissance structures.
Among the numerous innovations in Chambord, the double helix staircase is without a doubt one of the most remarkable. The central piece of the keep and of the statue as a whole, it symbolizes perpetual renewal.
Number 5. The Gorge du Verdon is one of the largest canyons in Europe. It was carved by the Verdon River, which flows for 15.5 miles and empties into the man-made Lake Lac de Saint Croix.
The limestone cliffs range in height throughout the canyon but soar, at times to 0.4 miles. The views are spectacular from the cliff tops. The Gorge de Verdun is a great spot for wild swimming. Hiring a canoe is an obvious choice as you can then paddle along the river Verdun to find a secluded river beach or cove to base yourself.
Number 4. The Mont Saint-Michel was one of the most important pilgrimage destinations.
Second only to Santiago de Compostela in Spain, Mont Saint-Michel was an important pilgrimage of faith during the Middle Ages. When the abbey was secularized in the 19th century, the church became the focus of the pilgrimage to Mont Saint-Michel. Around its base are medieval walls and towers above which rise the clustered buildings of the village, with the ancient abbey crowning the mount, one of the more popular tourist attractions in France. Mont Saint-Michel was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979.
Number 3. The Palace of Versailles. The Palace of Versailles was important because for the members of the Third State, it represented the excesses and failure of the king and queen as the French Revolution began.
The Palace of Versailles was originally built by Louis XIII in 1623 as a hunting lodge. Today, Versailles is one of the most visited sites in France. Visitors are drawn to its architectural grandeur. The stunning water features, concerts are often played in the gardens during the summer, and its sense of history.
Number 2. The Saint-Tropez. The port of Saint-Tropez is full of tiny fishing boats, yachts, colorful houses, and of course, many chic cafes. So it is definitely worth visiting it.
Sitting in one of the cafes at Saint-Tropez Harbor and simply people watch can be quite an experience. What is so special about Saint-Tropez? Saint-Tropez in France has attracted the rich and famous since the late 19th century. Today, the pretty peninsula is renowned for exclusive beach clubs, mega-box yachts, and exquisite restaurants, as well as olive groves as a cobblestoned old town and rugged coastal hikes.
Number 1. The Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower was built as the main exhibit at the 1889 World's Fair, a big international exhibition. The tower was only supposed to stand for 20 years, but because it was also used to transmit radio programs, it was allowed to stay.
Since it was built, over 250 million people have visited the tower, and today, it is one of the most well-known buildings in the world. To arrive at the first level at 57 meters requires an elevator ride or walk up the 360 steps. This level has public restrooms, a gift shop, cafeteria, brasserie restaurant, and outdoor space for admiring the views. To reach the top level at the dizzying elevation of 276 meters requires an exhilarating elevator ride from the second level. Visiting the top level is one of the most thrilling things to do in Paris, but is not for the faint of heart. Thank you for watching, so let's join with me in France.